Carey Price called his team's effort relentless. That's 3 gold medals in the last 4 Olympic Games for Canada's men's hockey team. Tony Ambrosio alongside Steve McAllister. Relentless is the word Price used. How would you describe Canada's performance?
I think relentless is a great word, Tony, in 2 ways. Relentless in that Mike Babcock was able to roll his lines, roll his defense pairings throughout this tournament, and relentless in the way they played. Mike Babcock said last August that he wanted guys that could play 200 feet, and every single guy in this team played every inch of the ice, and that's what made them so tough and so dominant.
And 2 key players, as it was in 2010, Jonathan Toews and Sidney Crosby, come up big in 2014.
Those 2 guys scored 2 goals, Tony, in the gold medal game in 2010. They get the first 2 goals tonight. There's a reason why Sidney Crosby and Jonathan Toews have won Stanley Cup championships and now 2 Olympic gold medals each. They're big game players, they're great leaders, and they led in this game.
Defensively, it was an unbelievable tournament for Canada. Just 3 goals allowed in 6 games.
Yeah, who thought we'd be sitting here, Tony, talking about the Latvians being the only team in the last 3 games to score a goal against Canada. It just speaks, Canada, the U.S. and Sweden were the 3 best teams in this tournament, and Canada completely steamrolled both those teams. I mean, the American game was a 1-0 game, but there was no doubt in a lot of people's mind that Canada was going to win that game against the U.S., and they followed that up with, as I said on Twitter, you can't play a perfect game in the sport of hockey, but that was awfully darn close tonight.
Final one for you then, Steve. How will this Olympic team be remembered compared to other Olympic teams?
Well, that 2002 team in Salt Lake City was a team of all-stars, Tony, with Mario Lemieux at the end of his career. Obviously, Paul Kariya, guys like Rob Blake and Scott Niedermayer and Martin Brodeur in goal. I think this team will be remembered as the most dominant Canadian Olympic team to play at a Winter Games.
And this is a team, too, with Toews and Crosby, who should return in 2018. For Steve McAllister, I'm Tony Ambrosio, Yahoo Sports Canada.
Yahoo!